has to happen, if let's just say the typical retailer allocates, say, 50% of spend to TV, then you can do the math. The e-commerce based retailer has to allocate more than 12.5% to television. I don't think it's going to be that high. It's going to be a large number, right? But it won't be enough to replace the loss.
Right.
And that's the sort of trend that's going to be impossible to overcome. And all I'm saying is, that doesn't mean that today's TV networks die. I am saying if they don't recognize this change, they will.
Yeah.
And I'm saying that that means a couple things. Focus on subscriptions. Consumers will pay.
So this is how do they reverse this? Let's turn it into a positive, if you can.
First of all, focus away from advertising. That's the first thing. Consumers will have a high tolerance for paying, higher than I think is widely understood, because the value that television produces as a form of entertainment is really, really high. And I don't think that that TV network owners appreciate that enough. So that's the first thing. The second thing is that when it comes to advertising, we started talking about this yesterday, the idea of becoming a platform. I think there is an opportunity for today's TV networks to think in terms of how can they be perceived to be selling outcomes. For example, partnering with a retailer, maybe you let the retailer sell all your media. I'm not saying that's the right answer in all cases, but maybe you provide them with a lot of inventory because they can credibly sell performance, rightly or wrongly. They have the access to the marketer's wallet in a way that a TV network does not and will not.
Yeah.
That could be another pathway. But becoming a platform, selling performance and focusing on performance,
Yeah.
I think is a credible pathway. Yes, it means that brands don't grow and thrive as they used to. And, well, it is what it is.
This is exactly the opposite of what Pete Field was just suggesting.
I'm not saying what they should do. And by the way, everything I'm saying is what can happen, could happen,
Yeah.
can produce growth. The reality is that if you focus on willful optimism, that's nice.
Yeah.
Doesn't mean you're actually going to have a growing business.
No, fair enough.